I'm back with another triggering topic, and today I'm starting a new series called The Preference to Victim Pipeline. And this series is not to be confused with The Preference to Baby Mama Pipeline. The Preference to Baby Mama Pipeline is a series to showcase the preferences that oftentimes are brainwashed to think that they're better and they're uplifted by the men in our community, but most times they receive the same BM or even worse. And a lot of times that series is pretty lighthearted. But this series, which this video will be the first one, is being called the Preference to Victim Pipeline. It's because I also think a light needs to be shown on how often women that are considered preferences by the men in our community oftentimes are victims of domestic violence or femicide. And these preferences often have to endure the violence, the degradation, and the abuse that used to be exclusively reserved for us. And I want to be clear here, I'm not making this series to make fun of anyone's pain or anything that has happened to a woman, because I truly don't believe that any woman should be harmed or have to worry about her life being taken by a man. But I will always center Black women and put Black women first, unapologetically. And in doing that, I think that it's good to have this conversation, because when Black women talk about Black femicide or the fact that Black women are the most likely to experience domestic violence or abuse, etc., a lot of men in our community, and not just them, but the world and these preferences, they act like it's our fault, that it's our attitude and we're bringing it on ourselves. And that can't be the case if these preferences get with BM and the same abuse that we receive, they receive as well. And sometimes they get it even worse. And wouldn't it be absolutely horrific that they are treated the same, since they are supposedly so submissive and nice and caring? So wouldn't that mean that it doesn't matter what your attitude is if you're still going to be harmed in the exact same way? And then if you look even deeper into that, maybe that means that Black women don't have an attitude at all. That's just something to think about. Maybe that's something that is used to excuse their behavior. Or even deeper into that still, maybe Black women have a perceived attitude because they're being abused and they're stressed out of their mind. But you know what? That's just food for thought. We can talk about that at another time. So let's just get into the first episode. I've talked enough, you guys, so let's get into it. So today I want to talk about a very sensitive case. I want to talk about the popular interracial TikTok couple, Dino Tatted and Zahra Hashemi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing their names correct. Now, if you haven't heard about this, I'll just say this before I get into it. I have to use certain words for YouTube and TikTok guidelines. But if you see the article above, it says TikTok couples disturbing relationship videos go viral after boyfriend is arrested for pew-pewing girlfriend in the face. Now, it says that Ladarius Marshawn Brownlee arrested in the early morning of July 5th for pew-pewing his girlfriend, Zahra Hashemi. Once again, I'm hoping that I'm pronouncing their names correctly, or more specifically, her name. Who cares about his? Now, it says in the article, as you can see, that he was taken into custody in the early morning hours of July 5th after he allegedly confessed to and of course, you already know I have to say it again, the pew-pewing, not to get a violation here, but he allegedly confessed to the pew-pewing of his girlfriend, who police found lying in the road with life-threatening injuries. Now, this man pew-pewed his girlfriend in the head and left her lying outside. Now, he's currently locked up and his victim is currently fighting for her life. Now, I want to start off by saying this. As women, sometimes we can be preyed on by an abusive man and not realize it until it's too late. But something that I do think is very taboo to say, and I feel like I have to say it because I love y'all, and it may be hard to acknowledge, but sometimes the signs are there, and sometimes we as women may ignore them. And I really struggle with deciding to make this video, because I don't ever want anyone to think I'm victim blaming, because I really do love y'all. I love Black women, but I feel like this is a hard conversation that we must have. Okay? So this case led me down the road of going to their social media. And first I saw his page, which was Dino Tatted. And I was really disturbed by his demeanor, his facial expressions, the way he talked, just the way he carried himself in general. He just looks like the type of man who is definitely going to be violent towards you. But I'm going to let you guys make that decision. I'm going to show you guys a few clips, and I'll be right back.
You want to marry me?
Yeah. Are you asking me to marry you right now?
You gonna marry me?
Yes. We're married.
Okay. I'm just playing though. I never marry your sorry ass.
Get out my video. I do not like you.
Go to sleep.
No, you go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Exactly. Get out my video, punk. You know, I will literally whoop your ass.
What's up? What's up? Oh. No. Go to sleep. 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 Go to sleep.
Ouch.
You hurt your hand.
Get off me.
Go to sleep. Okay, I. Okay,
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
No, I'm sick of this shit.
Sick of what?
I'm sick of you and all your motherfucking siblings every damn day. I'm sick of seeing y'all ass. Y'all need to go somewhere on a vacation or something. Leave me the fuck alone.
Stop saying you're sick of all of us.
I'm sick of all of y'all ass.
And what about you?
I live for it. Y'all need to go on vacation or something. Y'all need to take y'all ass to the Bahamas. Far away from this motherfucker.
Okay, well, bye. Maybe you should go do that.
How about you get out? And stop inviting your goddamn other sisters over here every goddamn day you want to come over here. I'm at Zahra's house, so y'all should come over here and go to the fuck that. Y'all can take y'all at home.
Me? Sarah always going. Sarah's gonna go swimming in the car to see me.
Yeah, she gonna go swimming in her goddamn own house. In that goddamn swamp in the backyard. Fuck, she a fucking ogre. She need a mud bath. What you talking about?
Stop talking about my siblings.
Oh, I'm sick of y'all ass. Y'all ass annoying the fuck. Sick of seeing her. Look at her. See what I'm talking about? Oh, goodness gracious. You single, I'm single. You hear me? Why the fuck you always gotta hit my...
I don't know who the fuck you're telling you single to.
I'm motherfucking single. I'm single.
Turn around. Give me a 360. Hey, 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 hey. And then Funny coming next.
You ain't cute.
I did
What the fuck you just do?
Dino's
Shake
and
your
I did
ass?
Zay's.
You just shake your ass?
No, I went.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do it again? I missed it.
Ugly head, long head. Girl, don't you ever in your life bury her hair no more.
haters, you doing something right.
Tell him again. Tell him again.
When
Tell
you
him
got
again.
that many haters, you doing something right.
All right. Now what you say?
Don't you ever braid her hair again. Her hair long as hell this damn. So, my woman just decided to tell me that
I did not
another. Hold on, wait a minute. My woman decided to tell me that another man look good.
That's not what I said.
If a woman said the couple look good, that means both of them look good, don't it?
No, I swear.
Because when it's a couple, that means it's more than one. So that means more than one, and both of them look good. So
No,
basically,
I
what
don't
you
even
just told me,
think he's cute.
basically what you just told me was,
No, I don't even
he
think
was.
that guy.
You know what I'm thinking in my head? The moment I realized my woman was a thot. I thump you in your nose and make your boogers fall out.
Move.
Post it. I want to get in this shit too.
Now, I don't know if anyone will say something, but I know that men and women in a relationship play fight sometimes. But in their case, in the videos that I showed you guys, there just really seemed to be something off and aggressive about the way that he would grab her when they were supposedly play fighting. Not to mention that he said that he would never marry her and that she was sorry, and the way that he was speaking about her sisters being close to her and just coming for her, and just how he was disrespecting her family in front of her little sister. And they were just laughing as if he wasn't serious, and it was clearly obvious that that man was serious. Then when she was trying to make a video about them being soulmates and he was just sitting there looking like inmate number 87494570. Not to mention in the last video, she actually flinched when he came close to her. And he definitely has a spirit of something on him. And I really would say more about that, but I'm not even going to get into it right now. But I really do want women to be more discerning, because a man who already has a child with another preference that he's not with, that he is trying to get you to take care of or help him take care of, when he has the child with him, then he's grabbing on you, talking crazy to you, acting like he has a problem with the closeness that you have with your family, being extremely jealous and possessive. They are definitely signs that he is going to be a problem. I mean, he was definitely already showing warning signs of like textbook domestic violence in these clips, and I only chose a few clips. If you guys go to TikTok, there are so many problematic clips of them. Like the video would be 3-4 hours if I decided to show you all the clips that definitely point to him being a problem. And I'm definitely of the thought process that any man that will choke you will unalive you, period. And if you don't believe me, look at this article, because I'm definitely not lying. Manual strangulation is the biggest sign of domestic violence, and that it will turn deadly. But you know what? He was also in the process of, in my opinion, isolating her from family and friends, because why are you mad that she's so close with her sisters? I definitely also think that he was trying to lower her self-esteem by telling her, like, you know, he would never marry her, that she was sorry, because who plays like that? There is definitely truth in jokes. If you're supposed to be her man, you're not supposed to put her down. You're supposed to uplift her. And I think a lot of times non-black women will want to be with black men for the aesthetics, for the look of them, but not realizing that a lot comes with being with a large collective of black men. And a lot of that is not good. Now, if you look at this picture of him for his mugshot, you see, which is a very important part that I did not want to forget to tell you guys. But if you look at his mugshot, you see the dead eyes, the soulless eyes that look like there is nothing behind them. And I really do honestly believe that men that will harm you or potentially unalive you or hurt a woman, they always have the same dead eyes. And I'm going to give y'all examples. Now, all I did was look up articles of men that had deleted their wives or their girlfriends. And if you look at them, you can even look at this man right here on the screen. If you look at their eyes, they look like there is nothing there. You know, look at this one. 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 They all look the same around the eyes. And I really do believe that eyes are the windows to your soul. And since we as women are often prey, and if you're a black woman, 99% of the time, if we're going to be abused or unalived, it will be at a man's hands. And also, if you're a black woman, you will be unalived by someone that you know. So it is very important for us to be able to discern men that mean us no good. Now, this young woman, I went to her sister's page and she said that her sister is awake and stable, but she has a long recovery ahead, that she's awake, sitting up, and she took her first steps, which is awesome. I wish her nothing but the best and to get well soon. But I also pray that if you are a black woman and you are in a similar situation, that you make moves to get out before anything like this happens. But even more than that, I would love for us to never be in that position in the first place. And I know that that is not always able to happen, but we can try to reduce these risks. So once again, to reduce these risks, we've got to vet men, background check them to see if they have any previous incidents of domestic violence. Because once a man has done that to a woman, the odds are he will do it again. Period. So you have to disqualify him immediately. You need to look out for any potential red flags. You need to never lower your standards or settle, because once you do that, that can allow a man like this to sneak in. You say, oh, he's not that bad. I know I see a little bit of anger there. Oh, he yelled at me a little bit. Oh, he punched in the wall, but yeah, he really said he's sorry. And then you begin to make excuses, and this is another way that you end up in this type of scenario. And I just wanted to reiterate that you need to look at his eyes. Truly get to know his character for an extended period of time, at least a year if I was to give a recommendation. See how he reacts when he is angry. See how he treats you if you've done something to anger him, because that will show you his true character. And at the first sign of abuse, disrespect, physical violence, negging, where he tries to downplay your accomplishments or your looks or anything that is important to you, leave. At the very sign of a red flag, please exit, because oftentimes these situations start off small and they have a snowball effect. But I digress. If you watched this whole video and it was helpful information for you, please do me a favor and drop a 99 in the comments. I also would like y'all to do something different for me. If you have ever been a victim of domestic violence, if you could please let me know if you saw any red flags in advance before these things happened, and if so, what they were, because you could be helping another woman in the comments that may read it or that watch the video that may help them avoid the same type of situation. So please, let's help each other as Black women. Let's be sisters, and let's try to stop people from taking advantage of us and harming us if it is all possible. If at all possible is what I'm trying to say. And I just wanted y'all to really, really take this seriously, because I'm so tired of seeing Black women harmed. Because if I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys, when I looked up all of this stuff to find the guys' clips of the eyes that I showed you, there were article after article after article after article after article of Black women, young Black women, middle-aged Black women, older Black women that had all met the same fate at the hands of a man that could not take no for an answer, or he was abusing them and going crazy, and a woman just said, I can't take it anymore, and she tried to escape, and he unalived her. It was so many sad stories that I read, and so many that I didn't even realize had happened. There were so many articles from this year that I had no idea about. The majority of the articles that I saw were from this year. And it's just like the year previous. All of these things continue to happen to Black women, and all it does is keep increasing. And I really do want us to be so serious about protecting ourselves and watching out for these men that only want to degrade and harm us. Really, it's so serious. And I know that it's a terrible thing, because not that many people want to look that up. Like, who wants to bring down their day by looking up articles of Black women that have been harmed or unalived? But it is a lot, and it is a problem. And don't let these men tell you otherwise, because they will tell you, oh, no, it's not a big deal. You guys are exaggerating. It's not a big problem. But it is a big problem. And not to mention, it's not even just a Black woman thing, but we are at risk in a whole different way, because no one respects or values us. But you know what? I digress. I'm not going to keep talking to you guys about this, because this is already a very long video. But if you would like to hear more videos like this, just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, so if you can donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, then that's no problem at all. If you could do me a free favor, because I know times are hard out here, just do your girl a free favor. If you could follow me on TikTok, I live stream there often, exclusively on TikTok, and we have debates, we have discussions, we uplift each other, and I'm sure that you will enjoy it. All you got to do is just follow me there. And also, if you could do me another favor, if you could subscribe to me on YouTube, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, because I love to hear from my sisters, the first thing, I think I've already said it, but I just want to say it one more time. If you have been in a domestic violence situation, if you could please do me a favor. And if you did have any red flags or anything that happened that you saw before you got into the relationship, if you could put it down in the comments, that way you can help other women that may be dating or may be in a situation. That way they know what to look for, so that they can avoid being in the same situation, so that we can uplift each other and help spread knowledge and help protect each other. And Also, if you guys could just, also, if you just want to comment down below and just tell me how you feel. I always love to hear from my sisters, so please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.